Hello, my name is Abe, and today we're going to be checking out OVIS Loop in early access, a game. Let's start a new loop in OVIS Loop. It's going to have lots, first of all, $17 on Steam, currently in early access. It is going to be a 2D action roguelite adventure, deck builder, hack and slash, roguelite platformer, roguelike, post-apocalyptic, story-rich, controller, action, colorful, fantasy, futuristic, combat, single-player game. You know, I like sometimes just looking at the Steam tags to see what people have decided that the games are. It's a platformer action game with a controller, probably best played. Let's begin a run and see how it goes. Alpha or Omega mode. Recommended difficulty set by the developers, recommended or for players who want to focus on the story rather than the battles. We will do the recommended Omega mode. Why there's only 2 difficulty options and not more than that, I don't know. And why they're on the left and right instead of right and left, I don't know. You really are nothing more than a trickster. Who is talking? Probably the one standing up, I have to guess though. Congrats on becoming the shepherd. Robot Alpha. I'm sure your flock will be happy too. Wolf. System Wolf. Wolf. A blue screen. Okay. We are a character. We've got a big sword and a little bit of air controls. You know, what's funny is that I didn't even see the left and right indicators here on the screen. It just kind of looks like part of the background, doesn't it? So X is attack. You can just hold the button to do a bit of a combo. Interesting. If you're on the ground, you get like a third big slash. We've got a dodge with B. And that's it so far. Jump is A. The little boxes that we can break in the environment. Good pixel art so far. You can double jump. You can also, I guess, use your weapon to get a little bit of extra height on your jumps sometimes. You can do a bit of a wall climb. It seems to have been dead for a long time. Poor guy. We're gonna have the problem of some enemies will not get staggered by your attacks, and then you're gonna have to actually learn how to properly engage in combat. So far, smashing the button does work. There also doesn't seem to be any like directional input combos. It's just attacking by pressing X and no inputs necessary, no directional inputs necessary. Very interesting. I wonder if that's going to change later as we get through this tutorial. The dodge probably gives you iframes. It seems to have been hidden from the wolves. Any secrets up here? Hold on, jump here. 1. I got an idea. You can't save your double jump for the top of this, unfortunately. I was thinking if maybe there's gonna be like a secret up there, but I can't find one. Down in A. There's a big pile of paper. Paper? Paper? Not paper. There's a pile of papers that haven't been touched in a long time. I found it. Found the substance I've sought so dearly. Infinite energy. It's the substance we've been dreaming of. The handwriting after that is blurred and illegible. Infinite energy. Well, we can all, you know, imagine how this went. Presumably the combat's gonna get a little bit more difficult than just holding down X. It looks like enemies also have a bit of a stagger meter associated with them, so presumably if we get different attacks will be better at building stagger. Ride. No response from this weird ship. Transport ship admin. Elite Wolf. You can feel its strong aura. Defeat it to capture the portal. Less likely to be inflicted with hit stun. Admin and above enemy. So admin is a difficulty level, and immediately my question has been answered. It does seem to inflict a little bit of hit stun, but not a lot. You can also attack out of a dodge, which means you can turn around in order to hit an enemy. How interesting. There's a heal up here, but this is our objective. Ride! Am I supposed to break you? Grant a random skill. We have a loot box. We get Crusher. Spin and attack enemies crit rate plus 30% when using the skill. Lasts 6 seconds. Damage does 14 damage times 3 hits. 6-second cooldown, 2 energy per use, I believe. You've obtained the combat skills used by the wolves on the transport ship. Consumes energy. Press select to view details. Gotcha. Ah, you are a target dummy. That's what you are. I gotcha. So LB. That's all it did, huh? It does a lot of damage though, and it has a high crit chance, but it's just a quick little attack you can throw out there. So bam, 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 wah, 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 bam, bam, bam. I don't know why I have a star over my head. Oh, the crit rate buff lasts 6 seconds. I understand now. So we have health, max energy, impact, damage, crit, attack speed, movement speed, charge speed, cooldown time, regain rate of health, and regain duration. We have a sword, and presumably at some point we can put stuff on it. Okay, cool, cool. Has a Slay the Spire FTL type of a map. Well, more Spire, really. You can select the next area by pressing up and down. The game's outcome can change depending on your strategic choices. So that's, you know, video games in a nutshell, basically. Going up has no penalty. Right stick for the map. So this is where we are on the map, but we have to get through this zone in order to get back to the map. So energy, it kind of looks like energy just recharges passively. So you shouldn't be worried about using your energy, but maybe it's just a tutorial thing. Hard to tell. There be wolves in here. I want to go up there. I want to go to the secrets that are obviously up there. Did you go through the enhancement procedure? You look quite striking. Yes, I'm the regional administrator now. I get to decide who has access to the transport ship. You also are less likely to be stunned. Any side effects apart from the manium? Occasional poisoning, but I'm fine. Now that you're an administrator, it might be a good idea to carry Blue Pea with you. Blue Pea? If poisoned by manium, you could lose control at any moment. Well, time to murder. Thing is, less likely to be stunned does not mean will be stunned. or won't be stunned. You know, a lot of games have that as kind of the style of handling enemies where your attacks may interrupt them or it may not interrupt them. I much prefer it if it's more consistent, because if your attack may or may not interrupt, then you might expect an interruption and then not get it and then be like, oh, well, game screwed me, didn't it? But if it's a little bit more consistent, then the player can kind of build better muscle memory, I think, for the combat. Hades does something similarly, where all of the armored enemies in that game are not able to be interrupted. I guess you just get used to it after a while and you start understanding. Once you understand enemy attacks, then you know when you need to dodge anyways. You just start anticipating that everything is uninterruptible, right? If some enemies can be uninterruptible, then eventually you just start getting the muscle memory that everything is uninterruptible, I suppose. You can select one desired skill by pressing left and right. The effectiveness is maximized based on strategic choices. Summons a flying robot for 20 seconds, fires lasers that hits enemies. Or, why do I look like a duck. Dashes forward to deal burn 3 damage. Injured enemies take an additional burn 1 damage for 3 seconds. Burn takes 1 damage per burn, then again each time it drops by 10%, 2 seconds. I don't understand what that means. Look like a sheep or a ram? But something about the jacket covering up the bottom half of my body, doesn't it look like I've got a little tail on? She looks like a bit like a duck in this image. Quick, let's get the passive robot. There you go. First shot's a bit of a dud. Oh my god, you can just have lots of them out. Okay, that's kind of cool. If we go down, there's no penalty. Let's go down. No difference. There's a little bit of a delay as we summon our robot friend. Can't help but notice that, oh, I did get shot there. Your energy does come back very quickly. There's no reason not to be spamming it basically at all times. And Operation Keep Clear. We finally meet. Where's my stuff? Geez, why has it been so difficult to book a venue recently? I only have so much patience. A sheep called Omega has been acting out lately. It's getting urgent. How do they know I'm here? How bad can things be? Isn't it just a sheep? I have no idea. That's the order I got from the top. Anyways, hand over what you brought today. That's not what we agreed on. Give me the stuff we talked about. Hold on, let me summon a bunch of drones temporarily. Charizard, welcome to the stream today. Hyonk. Come at me, drones! You find lots of blue pea and a note from the wolves in the bag. This is the last batch I managed to get out of the extraction plant. This place is doomed. Don't come to the extraction plant. I guess we're going to the extraction plant. Also, I'm filled with blue drug things. Drug syringes. Get out of here. I like the extra damage from just having little drones. Whoa! Stop that. I guess we weren't done with the combat. And we're out. We ride the train and go to the next location. I'm sad that you kill Cat, says Jaxie Pants. Hey, they deserved it, probably. Equipping this reduces impact, instead gain shield equal to the energy consumed by the skill. Recoilless shield, heavy strikes, increases impact, instead all skills have +3 duration increase. The last basic attack hit grants attack speed booster for 5 seconds, but a cooldown on when it can activate. I mean, so we do less damage, but we have shield as we use energy. I mean, I'm gonna be using the energy all the damn time, right? Let's take it. And so, oh, but the shield only lasts for like a millisecond. Done. Okay, so can I just like unequip this? Nope. The shield is useless. I just lowered my damage for basically no reason. All right, you know what? Fair, fair. A skill? Or a random event? Let's go random event. Take a look at a couple of these. Supply station, unguarded warehouse, holding your breath, you scan your surroundings. It seems empty, but someone could quickly return at any moment. You must make up your mind. A random module. Obtain flame wave. Ignites a fiery path dealing burn. Search for Bloopy. Give me a random module. I can't upgrade myself yet. We have to go. I can upgrade myself here. So we have... change combo order. Interesting. Plus 3% damage for every remaining energy. That's just a passive buff, I guess. Not something that we have to put on our weapon. Fair enough, fair enough. What is the thing in the top left corner? I can't mouse over it at all. It's just like a weird snake eating itself. Blue 2 Rocky, welcome, game good. So far, so good. Not bad for version 0.0.2. Okay, we get max health. Maybe I need to be using both of these skills at the same moment. Like, mini boss. I like that visual effect. All right, mini boss. Let me build a couple of drones first. Yeah, it must just be a buff up there. Got some buffs. Escape. So he has an attack where he attacks in front of himself and then also behind himself. I don't know what I'm getting, like, ensnared by. I will say, this guy does seem tanky. Like, he's not a particularly complex boss. Or mini boss. Hit him and then run away from him. That's all you gotta do. Look, My drones will kill you eventually. I'm embarrassed that I even took any damage. Raw manium. More impact, more damage, lower max health. Sure. High purity manium used by the wolves. It is filled with powerful energy, even though it hasn't been refined. Having too much will lead you to destruction. Yeah, it has a positive and a negative. I gotcha. Unless it's like true final ending stuff. Dude has 2 moves. Put the sheep in the bag and throw the bombs. Is that what was happening? I was in a bag? It was really hard to see. I thought he was just like taking his cannon and whipping it around himself. Hard to tell. Every 10 skills, you do double damage the next skill. Sure. I use my skills. So up, we go, I don't know, weird shops. Bottom has elites though. Let's go bottom path. Dilapidated building in the vast wasteland that appears long abandoned. Seems it's been deserted. Might be a good place for a rest. Approach the building. Miscellaneous module. Impact up, attack up, health up. Just a pure benefit. Seems okay. Head to the extraction plant, whose location is gleaned from the wolves and hyenas transaction scene. Extracting. What? There are people hooked up to machines. We're in the Quake universe. Quake 4? Heard that the blue pea quota is insufficient. I was told that we can get much more from the hyenas. We don't have much left on our side. Worst thing is the extraction volume has already hit rock bottom because the supply source is exhausted. The sheep numbers are dwindling, but the higher-ups keep wanting more. What should I do? Sheep? You monsters! That's my people, I think. Extraction completed. I guess they do look like sheep. Who are you? Are you Omega? Everyone's blaming you, but I disagree. Please avenge me against Dr. Wolf. Dr. Wolfenclaw. Look, you don't have a red aura, that means I can stun lock you. Sorry for you, dude. Oh, sorry. It's you, you liar. It's all your fault. Why did you lie? This is all because of you. Because you... Ugh. Restores up to 10% of your HP at the start of battle for the duration of 2 encounters. It's just a passive buff. Oh god. A wolf! There's a wolf! Robot Alpha has been found. You really are nothing more than a trickster. Okay, the elite's already killed, so I'm just gonna swing my little cute sword. Yo, that drone of mine did 81 damage in a hit. I'm doing like 15. Summon lightning, dealing electric 5, creating a shock field which deals 2 and electric 3 every half second. Or throw blades that pierce forward and deal electric, or quick thrust to deal electric. Let me fire some blades. I mean, I like what I have. I don't want to replace these. Damage 50. Summon lightning, dealing electric 5. Creating a shock field, which does 2 and inflicts electric 3. I mean, it does 50 damage. Let's check that out. So, come on. So it's still an attack from us, but it provides a little bit of a damage field. We do want to keep the enemy in that damage field, though. I don't know, the spin actually seemed kind of nice. What's the red dots on the left of this stuff, though? I'm not certain. You know what? We'll try it out. Do you want chest or chest? I guess I'll go chest. Oh, we can throw it. Okay. All right, that's not what I exactly expected. But I kind of like it. It does a lot of damage, it seems. This piece of garbage. Hold on a second. So it's like an actually good ranged attack, it seems. Sheep becomes Zeus. Do we go down? Probably go down, huh? Maybe we go down this way. Oh my god, spike traps. My nemesis. Guess it doesn't matter which direction you go, you're gonna be fighting the same enemies. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. All right, a bit rude. Normal attacks grant super armor, immunity to hit stun. -1 damage taken, -1. Reduces the trigger time of electric by 25%. I mean, hit stun is not that bad. -1 damage taken is going to matter more over the long term. Do you really want me to do this? Are you sure there isn't a robot who can do a better job than me? If I screw this up, will I be scrapped too? If something goes wrong, please don't pin it on me. Consume blue pea to heal. Everyone, please take the 354 blue peas away. This is strange, the inventory doesn't match up. Buy a skill. Refresh stock. You're the training dummies. The first time is free. We'll scrub again if we can't take care of the basics. Let's get it right without effective technology. Hold on a sec. Can I, like, make the dialogue go by more slowly? Screen shake is at 100%. I haven't even noticed it. Graphics? Don't think I can. The first time is free. Modify. Modify the drone. Same skills already owned. Learning and mastering this will decompose a skill and improve the existing skill. Okay. Modify pulse drone. We can give it a chance to burn, better crit, an attack speed buff when using skills, 1%. Impact -2 and damage plus 50%. We should take the crit rate, I guess? Sure. Now it's better. You can add special abilities, passives, take effect on all combo skills equipped with them. Passive equipped also takes effect on combo skill. What is a combo skill? I don't know what a combo skill is. This thing is rare. So I want to know what this is. Flame Wave. Creates a fiery path. Dealing burn 5 creates a flame field dealing burn 1 every half second. Damage 6 times 10. Fires 3 blank shots forward. Vulnerable 3 is given. Increases damage taken by 25% consumed upon hit. Rapid Drone. Summons a flying robot. We could do double robot build. Slashes twice in a cross pattern, increases attack speed 10% for 4 seconds. I mean, Flame Wave seems rare, but I'm really liking what we have currently. I like the Lightning Bolt, which also seems rare. Hello? Grants an ability permanently. Module. Burn does not decrease. Movement speed up. At the start of battle, okay. Increases attack speed and cooldown recovery speed by 10% when you dodge. Lasts 3 seconds. I mean, we're not burning, but better attack and cooldown when you dodge. I'm dodging all the time. Let's fight a mini-boss. Lonely God Captain. Oh. Unavoidable attacks can't be evaded by rolling. You must jump and move to avoid them completely. Whoa! Oops, I threw that in the wrong direction. Helps if I actually aim in the right direction. Rah! Rah! So he's just got guns and punches. What did we buff? The crit of the gun? That's probably still fine. Impact up, damage up, max health down. You gotta be careful. Don't want to get too many of those. He gets tired fast. He has to take a bit of a break. 1 additional lightning triggered by electric. A 5% chance for double damage when attacking. All skills increase by 1 energy and decrease by 30% cooldown. Yes. We can spam the skills a little bit more, but now we just need to increase our energy regen. Maybe that was not the best. You hide after noticing something suspicious. Wolves. 2 strong wolves are carrying supplies. You'll be in for a tough battle, but if you win, you'll get their stuff. You think I can just hit him with this enough? The more energy you have, the higher the buff or something. It is... 3% for every remaining energy for damage, but also now I can just spam lightning. Although I guess I'm using both of my skills all the time, right? Maybe spamming is not what I want. Sometimes I don't know what I get hit by, as you would expect. Oh my god, there's like bombs down there. Bombs, 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 bombs. It was very silly of me. I took a lot of damage. Oh, I guess I'm taking another one of those too. I need to increase my energy recharge rate quickly. 5% chance to summon an energy blade when attacking. Better crit chance when your health is lower. More max energy. I will take that. It's not exactly what I wanted, but I will take it anyways. I mean, I did hit him once. Where'd he go? You over there? Got him. You've summoned allies. Go hide. Got him. I want to kill this guy without even seeing him. It'll be very funny. It says you have to fight to win. Well, I'm fighting something. Got him. The exit portal is up here. That's real funny. Oh god, there's still dudes. It's also the Wasteland leader. I'm getting hit. Look, do I deserve that? Yes. Definitely. Oh, spikes. All right, well, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All right, well, that was good. All damage up. Triggers thermal explosion when burn reaches 25. The 5th direct hit is guaranteed to be a crit. More crits. Rest. Take a short rest or repair the core. I don't really need to heal that much. Let's get max health up at a cost. It also looks like we picked up the health from the max health up, which is nice. Dead wolves. Can you hear me? My systems are going down. Alpha, is that you? Oh, there's signal again. Where are you? I'll send some scavengers over. Okay, Alpha, my current location is, damn it, watch out for... Handle with care. Storage. Empty. I was doing a little flying animation. Give me more manium. Doctor, have I become more powerful? Oh, we're just going to the right. Now can we do this again? Well, maybe. Experiment log. Only parts of the subjects ended up growing after injected with boosters. The experiment failed. Looks like we need more manium. Didn't expect things to turn out like this, Robot Alpha. No, now you're Alpha, right? It's a slug. Successful test subject. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't know what your attack was doing. Okay, he has a turnaround attack animation too. Whoa, 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 whoa. I need to dodge more. Things are gonna be falling. And, oh, only the initial roar was pushing me around. Okay, I thought he was pushing me around constantly. That is not how that worked. I canceled my own attack there. But I think it was worth it. Thank you, laser beam. He exploded. Can you heal mid-battle? No, but it seems like you do heal pretty constantly. 30% damage and lower health. Halves burn damage when an enemy is defeated, transfer burn to adjacent enemies. It's literally the Risk of Rain item. Electric effect altered. Enemies who have electric lose electric and trigger lightning every 1 second. For every 5 electric, strike the target with lightning after 3 seconds, or trigger the lightning every 1 second? It's basically the same thing, right? I don't know, let's give it a shot. If you get hit, you can undo damage by damaging enemies. Yeah, it does seem to have a little bit of a rally system. Digging them up feels like it'll take a lifetime. If I keep at it, I'll be swimming in riches one day. Oh, it's a sheep. Should come after seeing the message. I'm a scavenger digging for a manium. I like manium. Fragments. Have you seen other scavengers? If you're asking for directions to the village, I can show you the way. Want to come along? Ask about the underground village. Since the surface is rotting, everyone has come down here. Surface is burning red. We have to take refuge. Do you want to go? Not now. Let me know when you're ready. All right, I am now ready. Oh my God, that was fast. Is that a fox? Hey, can you hear me? Security is getting really tight at the factory. What could have happened? A sheep? Sheep is actually wandering around freely. What do you want? Dr. Wolf. He's in paradise. You must pass through the heavily guarded factory. Should be a gap in the factory. Security, a scavenger will take you there. May the God bless you. Still no word of that guy? He passed out. Hello. Weird fox scientist. You must be from the outside. Did you see the sky? A ball of fire fell from it, and it wasn't any ordinary rock. It broke off from the surface of a star. In other words, it was a huge meteorite fragment. Ever since then, we've been hoping, even though we won't be able to see it, we've been hoping for the world to become green again. We found, like, some sort of hub world. May the God bless you. An all-knowing God. Perhaps we are simply done with the tutorial, or we have found just the first hub section. Well, there's another entrance here. Civilization Daily, XXXXXXX. The project team of the terraforming supercomputer TARC issued an emergency statement. Operating it without the alpha module is a form of control, not reconstruction, and citizen groups are growing increasingly opposed. Facing a crisis of confidence, the developers of TARC, the supercomputer intended to rebuild civilization, ultimately decided to temporarily halt. That was published in the newspapers. It's the Garden of Eden creation kit. It's been a while since I've seen any sheep. This is where you exchange items for modules. If you have any modules you don't need, we trade. I like games that let you do this. It's like, there's things that you don't need. So you'll take a manium for super armor. You'll take a manium for more damage for lightning from electric. That seems good. You'll take my -1 damage taken for a movement speed buff. I would give you manium for a watering can. Good system, good animation. Exchange completed. Not gonna talk to him though. Oh my God! That's what I look like, big. It's a rat's hole, and I've shoved my head inside of it. I look adorable. Oh my. Nearly gave me a heart attack, young lamb. We've never seen you before. What brought you here? This is our lab. Do you also need our technology? Let's talk. Our mice are small, but they are just as quick and delicate. This is the best place for understanding skills. Despite how we look, we are the best engineers in the village. Let's make a deal. Modify this. Is this slot really okay? Oh, you're gonna fix it so I get more things on it. Yes. Are you satisfied? I don't have the money to do it again though. Okay. I could do this one for 100, but let's just leave. It was a great animation. I'm going out. All right, fair enough. Where are you going? Stay here. Look at your weak frame. Have you got a death wish? The path behind leads to the factory. Get lost. Don't get other scavengers killed along with you, okay? Hey! Propaganda poster, tattered and worn by the passage of time. The rediscovery of the cursed material, Manium. Dr. Wolf has developed a way to utilize Manium as a high-efficiency energy source. The head of terraforming predicted that terraforming, which was delayed due to energy shortages, will be actively promoted again. All right, fair enough. Don't hit those. Whoa! This level is filled with traps. Dangers and traps, paid for in blood. All right, fair enough. Hello. Manium transport ships seem to be flying less frequently. They moved the mining somewhere else, didn't they? We're idle for now, isn't that good? If it decreases, we won't be able to handle Manium consumption. That's because of the doctor's crazy antics. It's not our problem. By the way, lightning! Get lightninged! Did you take damage from hitting the barrels? I think I did. Very much think I did. There's a dungeon heart at the end of this. Let's go down. The escape just seems to be escape from your ragdoll roll in the air. That's what it seems to be. Hi, guys. God, this thing does so much damage. It did blow them up. It did blow them up. That's nice. That's not where I wanted that to go. Look, lasers protect me. That's why I have laser beams. Oh, they hit me out of... So that's not a regular attack, but you did hit me out of my move, unfortunately. That was a whiff. All right. Anything up here? Got to check. How does a sheep double jump? Hey, wait a minute. This game's unrealistic. Pretty fun though so far. I'm liking what I'm seeing. We get Flame Wave, Cross Slash, or Shock Blade. It throws a blade that pierces forward and deals electric damage. So we could take it, but we'd have to replace something. It feels like we should be getting 2 more skill slots, you know? But I like what we have. I don't really want these. Oh, but you know what? They're cheap. Only uses 1 power. Which actually means it uses 2 power. Okay. The thing is, electric 4 doesn't do anything, right? Electricity only does anything once it hits electric 5. So how is this doing damage? Oh, because it does 2 hits maybe? It's like I've upgraded the pulse drone though. But this is kind of like a lightning build thing. Let's go lightning build thing. You hear the deafening clank of metal and feel a wave of intense heat. Following the sound, you discover a massive foundry. The air is scorching. You notice you could forge powerful equipment using the rare manium. Forge equipment with manium. Sure. Oh, we got a thing. Attack speed up for each module with manium in its name. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we have 6% attack speed up. Gotcha. Fair enough, fair enough. I like the idea of fighting elites. Where are we right now? What is this place? What have I done? Where did I go? I did not read the name of this place on the map, unfortunately. Okay, you have huge, unblockable projectiles. Dangerous. Oh, I didn't dodge far enough. Well, I've never seen those projectiles before. How do I have a lot of health. I must have just rallied it back. I think they were yawning. They were tired. I murdered them. I mean, I'm loving the lightning slashes, the energy builds. Yeah, okay, I'm paying a little bit more attention now, lol. But I can see that there is a health indicator that says, hey, you can recover your health if you hit an enemy. Good to see, good to know. They're very generous with the HP, actually. In a lot of games like this, it's very hard to heal. Not so much this one. You've got a lot of health to work with. I like it. Electromagnetic shock. Shock blade, flipping thrust. Rush forward, gathering enemies, dealing electric 4, inflicts electricity plus 40%, and triggers instantly. So they take more damage. On hit, flip back enemies and thrust them. And then shock blade. Learning and mastering this will decompose a skill and improve the existing one. Ah, so take it. We've upgraded the one that we had. Summon a black hole that draws enemies within a wide range. Gives it more of a cooldown. Fires a beam that pierces through the front, dealing vulnerable 5 and weak 5. Huh. Deals additional 5 damage to enemies in the electric, impact -2 damage plus 50%. Summon a black hole that draws enemies within a wide range for 2 seconds, or fire a beam that pierces and inflicts vulnerability. I think vulnerability would be nice. Because it's gonna be on the slash move. I don't want the slash to black hole them. I want it to just do damage. So now it has a combo. These are skills that can be used during the cooldown after using the skill. The enhancement effects of passives also affect the combo. Passive equipment also affects the combos. Okay, so I can use the skill, and when it's on cooldown, I hit him with a electric shot, and it doesn't take energy. And now he has vulnerability, so he takes more damage from attacks. What's with the battery icon? Poor guy. So fire that, then fire this. I like that combo. Hit him with the shot, hit him with the big shot. Cool, okay, so you have a, it's basically just like another skill, but you get to use it for free. Why not? Add an effect to a weapon. This is a secure area, checking authorization. You're a sheep. Administrator level authorization confirmed. Welcome, sheep. There's a dude here. Sheep, how did you get in through the main gate? The security here isn't what it used to be. Anyone can just walk in. You came through the massive factory complex from the administrator's office. Just looks like an ordinary production facility. It was created for a noble cause. The factory's role is now only to make the wolves stronger. And you're going past this? Who am I to stop you from death? I want to upgrade though. It has been confirmed that Dr. Wolf conducted an experiment to fully utilize manium. The experiment took place in a special facility within the lab, and records show various equipment connected to the manium crystal. Experts have expressed positive opinions, evaluating this as a new perspective on terraforming, but at the same time concerns about side effects have also. Only this part of the news remains as a video. When equipped, all attack power is halved, but attacks twice. %30 more damage for normal attacks when equipped. Basic attacks inflict burn or electric. All attack power is halved. Is that what we want? Excuse me. How do I look at my inventory? It's just pausing now. Oh, there we go. Like, is that going to affect my lightning? It'll hit twice, but do I care? It'll inflict more lightning? I mean, basic attacks inflicting lightning seems nice. All attack power, including my skills? I think I'll just go for give me burn. Not a huge get there, but I'll take it. So here's what I'm confused by. It says all attack power is halved, so even if I inflict double burn or double electric, it still ends up being the same amount of attack damage. I don't quite understand how half attack power but double stacks of status effects would actually result in that being more damage. I think it's just not quite making sense for me. Mini boss. Let's do the mini boss. Maybe we can cheese it again. Well, not necessarily. Oh my god, 3 fools. His friends are the fists. Stop shooting that in the wrong direction. I don't know what hit me there. Oh my god, I don't know what hit me there either. Okay, one of them's dead. Whew! I can see that this guy wants to be far away from you. What the? How are we not even close to being done with this combat yet? You know what I don't like? I don't like how I can actually turn around doing some attacks, but not others. What is hitting me on the head? Why are you so ungodly tanky? No, I refuse to let you out of my sight. What? This guy is half dead. You know, it's just power creep of these enemies, man. I wish the hands would stay dead. But yeah, so like when I use the lightning throw, that I can't turn around. I didn't know that would hit me. I can't turn around when I shoot it, but the bullet here, I can turn around and it'll go in the other direction. So I kind of wish that was just like, hey, I just want to turn around on everything. Of course I would. Holy crap, we lived. That was rough. That was very rough. Okay. Attack speed plus 5%. When electric is at 15 or above, plus 50% lightning damage, max energy plus 1. Buff the lightning damage. You know, let's not do another elite fight, especially with more coming up. Maybe we want to go to the store? Going to the store would be nice. Fight the other elite down there. Thank you for a very tiny heal. There seems to be a breakdown. What? Not sure I understand what's going on here, but we opened some boxes. Sure, some boxes. $222. Let's go to the shop. We can purchase 25 health when we leave. There are skills. Electromagnetic shock, flipping thrust, blank shot, and rapid drone. The first time is free. We can upgrade things that we have. Oh, the first time is free. Oh, thank you. Let's upgrade Thunderbolt. 40% damage, but even more energy. Or we could also give it a combo. Spin forward to inflict electric 5 times. Stab quickly, inflicting electric 1 3 times, grants wild current booster for 5 seconds. Or, I think I just want the damage up. I'm using this for damage. So, kind of like the idea of just, even if it's energy +1, it is plus 40% damage. It's 110 damage now, I think, right? No, 70? Was it 30 before? I thought it was at 50. Might have been wrong. I can't do this again, but I could spend 100 to do that again. I can come up here, can't afford anything. Let's see if we can upgrade stuff multiple times here, how it works. Yeah, you can just do it again. Let's upgrade it again. Maybe we can make it energy cheaper. Chance of burning. Deals more damage to enemies who are electric. Stab quickly or blast the ground, creating a shock field which deals electric damage. Yeah! Yeah, so then we get multiple electric fields. We can inflict a lot of electric damage on enemies. That seems pretty good. Let's go heal. If we heal, we won't be able to afford anything else. I think that's fine. Heal. And you know what? Heal again. Can't heal again? Never mind. Beautiful. Let's get out of here. It was a good shop. Good shop. So. Little expensive on the energy, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll find something that gives us more energy over time. The heck? That worked! Okay. You are the enhanced enemy. Come here, step into my lightning. Step into my lightning, fool. Oh, hi. I can't believe you lived. I think that guy got blasted. Whoa, 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 whoa. He did a jump kick. Oh, we stunned him. We stunned him. We gotta hit him. I got jump kicked by that guy. All right, let's ride the rails. Get more equipment. 7% damage for every empty skill slot. Energy recovery speed. It's the only thing I've ever wanted. Why did we even take the thing that made everything more expensive? Where was it? They're more expensive, but they have a lower cooldown. The Watcher. It's GLaDOS. We gotta just dodge through. Understood. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Smack, 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 smack. That was bad. That was also bad. That's also very bad. This might be the time where I'm like, okay, you know what? The screen shake might need to come down a little bit. Save. To be able to have a little bit more capability of seeing what's coming and where it's coming. Okay, you know, you got me. Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought I stunned you. I wish I could see the dodge roll animation. I think it's actually pretty cute. Got another item. Get out of here, damn attack drone. Get us out of here too. Rough, but not that bad. Crit damage up. Instantly restores all energy when you have no energy, but has a cooldown. Thick book. Thick book, huh? Yeah, the gray bar underneath the boss life bar is the stun bar, correct. Okay, here's my question. What is a hit? What is damage? Do these things affect damage of my skills or only the sword? Because right now, I mean, it has the damage icon on the Thunderbolts, right? So plus 10% damage is just plus 10% damage. Restore all energy when you have no energy. I'll take it. Just gotta be a little bit better about actually... Whew. Hello? Gotcha. Just gotta be a little bit better about actually landing that, I think. That'll work. You just have a big ol' shield, huh? Okay, big guy. I think the big guy is already dead. I think he's most definitely already dead. Why do I only have 5 max energy? Hold on. Max energy plus 1. I have 5 max energy. Why do I only have 5 energy? Did I take an item that lowered my maximum energy at some point? I'm wondering if maybe what it is because I got all of my energy back, maybe it's hard-coded to only give me 5 back? But maybe it'll reset in the next area? I don't know why I have 5 energy. I should have 6. You only have 4 to start with? I thought I had 5. Equipping this increases attack speed by 2% per maximum energy. Increases max energy by 4. Instead, all skills have plus 10 cooldown. No more cooldown. That's a lot of energy, but no cooldown. Increases attack speed 12% and decreases max energy by 2. Why not just take this and get 10, as opposed to 12 for -2? Oh my god, my controller. Okay, attack speed per energy. This game is too fast for the old me, says Ashen Ran. It's pretty good though, I like it. Plays well. Repair my core. Give me more HP. Oh, it's got another page of modules. I see. Implant production factory. You know what I like? I like that we've gotten a lot of equipment, lots of different ways in which we can gain a build. Permission granted. We're going into the heart! Experiment log E78. The subject became insane even after the implant. Given how minor this issue is, maybe I can consider this experiment a success. Did you follow me here, Omega? No, Alpha? It'll be such a pity to dispose of you like this. Fortunately, I'm planning an experiment. You're the best test subject. Dr. Wolfenclaw. Next generation wreck. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 you're a Dark Souls boss. I don't know how to deal with you right now, okay, dude? Oh my god, the red line telling you where he's going to hit is so hard to see. It's just a tiny ass red line that comes down from the ceiling. Right there. It's so hard to see. He's only half dead, and I am more than half dead. Hitting that stagger bar on him is so hard. We got him. Another, just like minor personal issue I'm having is that I'm having a hard time telling if an enemy is attacking to the right or left. I guess I just have to assume that it's going to be in my general direction. I see, that's a shockwave now. Whoa, 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 whoa! AoE field. Okay. I'm almost dead. I have 2 HP. I'm dead. We almost got him though. He's probably gonna die to the shock. But yeah, it's really hard to see what is like happening on the screen. That tiny little red line, that's not very indicative of where he's attacking. I didn't even notice it the first time, and a couple of times it happened. Like that there's an AoE effect on the ground. I had a hard time identifying that was happening. There's a lot of just like, it looks pretty, it just needs to be a little bit more clear, I think, what's gonna be going on. Your bioinformation is required to read this message. This is where all the dead sheep were dumped, right? But Omega, if you're reading this message, you're not Omega. Who are you? As long as you're not with the wolves, you can look for Omega's data here. Too dark to see clearly. The mechanical device has malfunctioned. It seems that there's some security footage in the memory. Find it now! Even if it's only a trace of Robot Alpha. Just find it. Doctor, there's a suspicious gap here. Tear down the entire wall. This is... Whoa. This sure is an interesting plan. So this is how the sheep are adapting to the manium. I finally understand. The Omega Project. As the last Omega sheep... Omega sheep! Doctor, if this is the case, those sheep... Hey, you over there! Yes. Collect the data. From now on, search the entire desert for Robot Alpha and those sheep. Especially Robot Alpha. Report any sightings immediately. It knows too much, we must wipe its memory. Data deleted. Force termination of the system detected. Recovery, executing repair, restoring energy. Enhance! Repair. Press and hold to repair. We're upgrading our sheep base. Sheep base Alpha. Or Omega. Oh my god, this is the information board, the rumor build, rumor mill. With all of the lines connecting everything that we've learned. All the secrets and lies. Okay. Place weapon, start module, transport device connected to the outside world. Seems like a bad place to have a base if they know that this is here, right? The Ba base. Okay, repair. Omega Project. This device can strengthen the body. The words Omega Project are written on it. It has various functions that can enhance physical capabilities. Unlock it with Manium. Impact +1 for all attacks. Unlocks an additional skill slot. Skills can be equipped on left trigger. There we go. There's your meta progression, 5 HP, etc., all the simple stuff. Convert rewards or possessed skills into Bloopy. Dead cells recycling. A reroll. More health. Max health reduction caused by Manium -1. Plus 5 seconds for... Oh, it's for the rally duration. Plus 2 health after completing all the battles in the area, so a little bit of passive healing. Might as well. I don't know what rerolls are for. We also have this. Replace our weapon. So I want to make sure we can afford these, now that I think about it. You've discovered a mysterious armory, but some functions can't be activated due to insufficient energy. So we have a... LB/RB to change type. So there are different weapons. Probably like faster, slower, and whatnot. Oh, they also all have passive effects. Deals double damage instead of 1.5 when critting. Basic attack grants Mag 1, and using a skill grants Mag 2. For every energy of skill consumed, the skill's damage is amplified by 7%. Would have been nice. 25% chance to reset cooldown of skill when using skills. Cool. I like it. And then start module. They can be generated and used at any time, even if lost. This is a special device that can strengthen the body. You can carry one of these before starting. Oh, you can get like a pre-run buff. A heal after each combat. Restore energy when the last strike of a normal attack hits. Skills can be used while rolling. HP revives when 0 is reached, restoring 35% and allowing one resurrection. Combo count. There's a combo count. Blue P that appears when defeating enemies increases by 15%. Well, for right now. There you go. You start with a bonus module. And then this, we have a few extra points. Can I upgrade anything else? The answer seems to be no. So we could get a reroll. And Manium gives us less health penalties, and then eventually we can get to this next big upgrade slot if we had more bits and bobs. And then you start a run. Okay, I mean, I like... Oh, and we also start with, something... Oh, we start with the triple slash on left bumper, which increases your crit chance, which means that you do more crit damage. That's what's going on there. Okay, I mean, here's the thing. I like it. The game plays very well. I kind of like the fact that it has lots of different ways of getting these small upgrades that snowball over time to get you a build. You know, we had lots of minor upgrades before on the last run that were giving us bits of damage here and there, health here and there. We started getting lightning equipment. It was very fun. I do think that there's some of the readability could be made a little bit better, like just larger indications of where the enemies are attacking. Some of that is going to be learning patterns and whatnot, but also, like, I just didn't know that there was like damage over time clouds. But yeah, this is a very early access version. This is a very early version of the game, and the game is in early access. So I anticipate many, many, many improvements over the course of the game's development, but honestly, it plays well. I can see this being a like a Dead Cells replacement type of game. I really did enjoy it. And you play a cute little sheep fighting wolves. I don't know the lore implication of that necessarily, but there you go. I'd love to, oh, we do start with 4 energy. I would also love to see more clear information as to like what's happening with this, like impact, damage. What is impact? What is damage? Is damage all damage for all weapons? Is impact only the sword damage? I'm not sure I understand how these things correlate into DPS, especially on weapons or skills. I appreciate things like being able to dodge at any moment. I can even dodge out of using a skill. It still uses the energy, but I can use a skill and at any point in time dodge out of any part of my animations. It's really nice. Game is good. I enjoyed it. One more question I have is, does it have a demo? It does not have a demo, unfortunately. I would say I am a big fan of waiting for games to be out and playing them in their proper 1.0, not playing them in early access. So when this game comes to 1.0, I'll probably play more of it at that point. Good game. For those of you on YouTube, hey, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next Let's Look At. Also, a mega sheep is cute. You know what, junkie? You're not wrong.